Welcome to the Sunshine State, the home of the Panthers, a team that reached the Stanley Cup Final just 2 seasons into their existence. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Panthers win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Here's a chance, and that's off target as it hits a body. And that's a smart heads-up play by Joseph. Oh, he caught him!
That's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
The backhand! He scores! That's Alexander Barkov coming through!
Love this goal, James. It's effort and skill all wrapped into one. He's stumbling. It almost looks like he's going to fall. But he uses that core athletic ability to hold on, find the puck, and get a shot off. That shot fools the goaltender. He's on the board.
The Panthers and their fans are buzzing right now. How about that? A quick strike just minutes into this one.
Well, that quick strike gets them on their feet. And listen, when you're playing, you can feel that energy. You feed off it when your home crowd is cheering for you, especially when you're playing well. No better way than getting on the board first.
And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Big time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone-crushing, separating body from puck.
The Panthers played along the wing. Pass out front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Here's a shot, blocked in traffic. And he takes the dish. And it goes off the stick and off to the side. Moves it to Joseph. The Senators played along the boards. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow!
And he's rattling as well, James. I mean, we knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, and he's down for the count.
Rips it from the point. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play.
Kachuk's known for trying just about anything to get pucks past goalies. His It's Tricky zone ability means he pulls off highlight reel attempts that people can't even execute in practice, guys. It's really something to see.
Moves it quickly over to Sanderson. Good check, frees the puck up. Florida's gained possession along the boards. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Past the midway mark of the frame, the Panthers have taken a 1-0 lead. And they'll start with possession. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Covers it up, we'll get a stoppage in play.
Kachuk's truculent zone ability means he's a physical player who loves to throw big hits to cause turnovers. Reinhardt's known for his close-quarters zone ability, which is that accurate shot from in tight. I'm expecting one of these players to make a big difference for their team before the game is over. Back to you guys.
Florida's capitalized on their offensive abilities here in this first period. The Panthers win that offensive zone face-off. Ottawa's got the puck in their own end. Tarasenko's got it in the defensive end. The Panthers gain possession. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. The Senators look to start the transition game. And he loses control here. Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
Tarasenko's got the puck in his own zone. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, what a stick save!
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Here in the late goings of the period, Florida's up 1-0. The Panthers win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave of momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to work all the time with one screen or one player in front, James, and he's got to do a good job of finding this puck. I mean, it just beats him clean.
Florida's on a mission tonight. Now up by 2 here, still in the first.
Well, they've really controlled the puck, and in fact, they've dominated throughout the first 20 minutes of the game, James. They've had their opponent chasing, and when they've chased, they've put the puck to the net. They've had great shooting opportunities, and they've taken them.
Poked away by Stenlin. Quick feed to Mikola. Takes a shot. Tremendous athletic stuff with the glove by Korpisalo. The Panthers lead it here late in this first period. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And the puck departs the zone. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Here's a pass to the middle. Scores! What an opportunity and delivers!
He does a great job of maneuvering his body to get available in tight to the goaltender. Anytime you're net front, you want to find a way to get your stick on a puck. This one-timer that he's able to get off keeps the goaltender clean.
The Panthers players have certainly come with a message tonight, and that is attack the net. They have had plenty of scoring opportunities and lead here big time nearing the end of period number 1. And off the draw, they take the puck. Shot from the back end. Denies it with the save. And there's a shot. Oh, at the buzzer, a big save. Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. It was quite the one-sided tilt in the first 20 minutes. Let's see if that continues here in the second. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. The Panthers have dominated them thus far and continue to do so here in this second. Florida's won the face-off at center. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Here's a short pass to Joseph. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Bobrovsky's made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about timely saves that makes the difference.
Florida's got the lead here early in this second period. Their offense has been clicking on all cylinders thus far. Quick pass to Barkov. Directs it on over to Verhaeghe. Moves into the slot, and he opts to wait for more support. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. That's trying to gain a step. All alone. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
It's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. Picked up along the boards by Barkov. Scores! The captain delivers!
Sometimes when you're in your own zone, you can get caught wandering or roaming, James. What I mean by that, your eyes start to focus on the puck and you start to slide outside the middle of the ice. When that happens, guess what? You open up the primetime scoring area, and that's what happens here.
The Panthers have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Bennett's won the draw. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. And that's blocked away. Paddled away by Korpisalo. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Still lots of time left in the period. The Panthers are on the cusp of making this a blowout, leading by 4. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Scores! And the party's on in FLA!
that low zone slot area, James, just beats the goaltender because he gets off his stick so fast.
The Panthers are known for their skill position players, but this is taking it to another level tonight here in period number 2, Cheryl.
Well, they're in attack mode, aren't they, James? I mean, it's intensity personified. I mean, when they see the net, they see an opportunity to attack. They're taking it.
Here they come on the attack. And that shot dives in traffic. Ottawa's got the puck. Grabbed in the open ice by Tarasenko. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Tarasenko's got it into offensive territory. Rocks him. Florida's got a hold of the puck now. Looking for space inside the D zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And that's picked off by Sanderson. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Tries to get it over to Luosterainen. A little dipsy-doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
Luosterainen's close to finding a hole there, and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had, and the play dies.
And they send it right back to him. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Cuts to the paint. Fires it. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Bobrovsky.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
The Panthers lead in a big way here in this second. They have been on fire offensively. Greg's won the draw there on the attack. Kicked away. We got a penalty coming up here. Steps inside the line. And they score!
They score on the delayed penalty, James, so that's going to negate their power play, but looks like they didn't need it. This is a real tough play for a goaltender to get a read on, James. You're in that inner slot area, the puck's on the backhand, fighting for position and getting it off quickly. That's a tough one to read, and the reason why it goes to the back of the net.
The Panthers are showing no signs of slowing down, and here we are in the late stages of period number 2. They continue to hit down the accelerator.
Yeah, and the coach must be loving this. I mean, sometimes you can't put your finger on exactly why it's working the way it is, but the chemistry is off the charts here, and they've got a comfortable lead.
Sends a pass over. He scores! Oh, wow, that's how you do it!
Well, he's in close quarters, James. That's what he's known for. He gets that puck on his stick, his head is up, and he buries it in the back of the net. If you look at the analytics or the heat map, this is his wheelhouse, right tight to the net. If he gets any time with that puck, he's going to bury it. He's such an accurate shooter.
Florida's been feeling good all night long, and look at where we're at here. We're still in the late stages of the period here.
Yeah, it's been an unbelievable game for them so far. I mean, they've just been so dominant offensively. Their opponent really doesn't know what to do. They're trying to slow the game down, but they can't because they're just on fire in terms of pace and dictating it.
And that goes off a player. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well. Unable to reach that one. And nearing the final minute of the second. Hammers one. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. Here he is in close. Oh, what an insane stop by Forsberg. The Panthers have spent the majority of tonight in the offensive zone, and they continue to lead big time here late in the second. Rips it, scores! And they beat the buzzer and can run right here in the period.
They always say, James, that the start of period and the finish periods are critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum. Well, this is just a great play, James. Sometimes when you see the lane to the net, you take it right away, but not this time. He waits until there's a screen. You know, if the goaltender can't see it, they're going to have a better opportunity to put it in.
The Panthers have generated plenty of quality scoring chances and a big reason why they lead late in the second period. 40 minutes down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Teams are lined up and they are ready to get this third period underway. 20 minutes to go here in regulation, what has been a very one-sided affair. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the 3rd period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Panthers have been fantastic through 40 minutes of play, James. They've been good on both sides of the puck. They've gotten themselves a comfortable lead. Now it's about protecting it. You still want to push when you have the puck, but you have to be in good...
And at the blink of an eye, look who's jumping in here.
Got to jump in. You can't have your star player in a fight, not just getting injured, but, hey, you need him on the ice. So jumping in, a valuable component of any team.
And that'll do it after that one.
Got to know who you're fighting, and he landed a perfect one right there and took him down. This has just been an ugly game, and they haven't been able to generate any momentum or get anything going. And this fight here is just a result of that buildup over the course of the game. Extremely frustrated, so the minutes speak for themselves.
All right, both teams back at the face-off circle after the dust finally settles on that Donnybrook. Florida's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. On the attack along the boards. Here's a shot. And gets a piece of it with the trapper. Moves it to Montour. Stopped by Forsberg. They're like a swarm of bees out here with this pressure. Cross point B. And some physicality here. And they'll skate it out of the zone. The Senators take it along the wall. And it's a quick pass to Shabbat. Gets a piece of it to keep it out.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And now it's over to Tarasenko. To the front! Oh, that's a huge stop by Bobrovsky.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Shot in front! Stopped by the goaltender. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Sanderson's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We've just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team. And somebody who's just... Oh!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
Up along the wing. Handles the pass. Florida's got possession at center. Here's a shot. Makes a save with the glove. And that's off a stick. Moves it quickly over to Ekman Larson. Florida's got it along the wall. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Scores!
To know how fast that one was going, James, because he absolutely tagged it. He had all the time in the world and the space, I might add, to walk into it. He put the spicy sauce and the mustard on that one as it beats the goaltender clean.
The Panthers probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here, and I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always the word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Came up with the save on that play.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there, and keeps his team in it.
He's got a step. Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shoot.
All alone. Moves it to the middle. Breaks it off the post. Brandstrom's moving the puck through his own zone. Into the offensive end now. Chance in front. And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle. Quick pass across to Luosterainen. Here's a chance on the breakaway. In a head-to-head matchup tonight, who had the better performance?
Reinhart's been stronger in this matchup when you look at the box score, guys. I like how involved he's been and how he's used his zone ability to make an impact.
Makes the save with the glove. Here he is.
goaltender can't see it. So he's listening for it, and it buzzes right by him because he cannot catch up to it, can't find it with his eyes, and can't find it with his body.
Florida's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. The Panthers win it. Quick feed to Reinhart. Puck grab by Barkov. Directed over to Ekblad. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Scooped up along the wall by Forsling. Gets a hold of the puck for the right side. Denies him with the save. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The Panthers lead it late in this third period. They win the draw and go on the attack. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay.
Well, all those tracking exercises when you're young come in handy when you're older, and this is a prime example. Look at him, Bob and Reed trying to find that puck. He does and makes the save.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Florida's got it in the offensive zone. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Oh, he stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save. Incredible, James.
Can't connect on the shot. And there's the final horn. And listen to this place. And not only with the W, he also gets done in this one, Cheryl. Strong effort defensively.
A great effort, and he was the last line of defense and really tracked well. And in particular, he anticipated the play, made some great reads, and what about his rebound control?
And here they come back out to salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game. Just a fun night all the way around.
Ain't no party like a victory party. Fun night at the rink, and for all of us here at the EA Sports team, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.